Hello everyone, today our group will present topic 7, which is ideology and current issues. First, I will introduce the concept of ideology. Ideology is a system of beliefs, values, and ideas that helps people understand society. It influences how individuals think, act, and make decisions. According to Hewood, ideology guides political action and social behavior. Therefore, understanding ideology is important because it shapes our views and affects many current issues in society.
Dear everyone, let's follow the historical timeline to review the evolution of ideology. In the medieval period, religious thoughts dominated ideology and ruled people's values. Then the modern period brought the rise of rationalism, as human beings broke away from religious bounds and built ideology based on reason and science. Later in postmodern period, relativism prevailed. People questioned absolute truth and embraced diversified ideas. To sum up, ideology shifted from religious thinking to modern rational thinking and postmodern relativism, marking the continuous liberation of human minds.
Modernism developed during the Enlightenment era, a period when people began to value reason, science, and knowledge. Instead of relying only on traditional authority, people started to believe that human thinking could help improve society and create progress. Let's look at the main ideas of modernism. First, security reason means that society is guided more by human reasons than religion. Second, human reason emphasizes the value and potential of human beings. Third, liberalism supported individual freedom, equality, and rights. Overall, modernism encourages people to use society knowledge and rational thinking to build a better society.
Let's see the postmodernism and relativism. Historically, society moved through three major stages. First was the medieval period, where religion and the church played a central role. Then came modernism, which emphasized secularism, humanism, and liberalism. Finally, postmodernism emerged and introduced ideas such as relativism, subjectivism, and skepticism. Relativism suggests that truth is not always absolute and can vary depending on individual perspectives and cultural contexts. Therefore, postmodernism challenges the idea of one universal truth and encourages the different interruptions of reality.
According to the early scholar, modern society is governed by the three influential ideological orientations. A core of the modernism is rationalism, which advocates objective thinking, science, and rational order. A key part of its discussion lies in the ideology comparison, notably the tension between religion and modernism. Religion emphasizes spiritual pursuits, doctrines, and traditional rituals, differently from the rational principle of the modernism. Postmodernism further breaks the boundary of the conventional rationalism, advocating the diversity and the deconstruction.
After discussing modernism and postmodernism, another important thinker is Thomas Calhoun, who introduced the idea of paradigm shift. Thomas Calhoun was a philosopher of science. He believed that science does not only grow through the accumulation of discoveries, but through major changes in thinking. This process is called a paradigm shift, where old ideas are replaced by new ideas over time. For example, people once believed that the Earth was the center of the universe. Later, scientists accept that the Sun is the center instead. This shows how scientific understanding can change over time.
Now let's focus on social constructivism. Its core belief is all human knowledge, and our understanding of reality is socially constructed instead of being innate. Different cultural backgrounds and living environments shape distinct viewpoints. People from various societies often hold different opinions towards exactly the same object, just as animals adjust their living habits to adapt to changing surroundings. Human mind and cognition are gradually formed and influenced by the society we live in. This perfectly proves the core idea of social constructivism.
Building on the idea that knowledge is shaped by society and culture, Postmodern thinkers often question traditional meanings and authority. Deconstructionism suggests that meanings are not fixed and can be interpreted in different ways. Postmodernists also explore the relationship between knowledge and power, arguing that knowledge can be influenced by social institutions and authority. Existentialism emphasizes individual freedom, personal responsibility, and the search for meaning in life. Together, these ideas encourage people to think critically and view reality from different perspectives.
Building on these ideas of the deconstructions and personal meaning, postmodernism does not only change how people think, but also influence the society in many ways. Postmodernism suggests that truth is not always absolute. People may interpret reality differently based on culture, beliefs, and personal experiences. These ideas influenced politics, technology, and the economy. Social media and digital platforms spread information rapidly, but they can also blur the line between facts and opinion. While most modernists encourage freedom and diversity of thought, it may also create uncertainty about truth and value in modern society.
In conclusion, ideology plays an important role in shaping how people think and how society develops. Throughout this presentation, we discussed modernism, postmodernism, relativism, and their impact on politics, culture, and technology. As we move forward, it is important to respect different perspectives while using critical thinking to evaluate ideas and current issues. Thank you for watching.